minutes. Don't talk too much.
Really? That's it?
Yeah.
That's not much.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to Fatlisted. Fatlisted.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
I see you opened your boulet
I
early.
did. I forgot to wait.
I know.
Dang it.
That's the new flavors.
I was thirsty. This is pretty good.
Yeah, the triple berry's good. I like this is, and they've got caffeine. I don't know if that matters. It just makes you feel better. Blood orange and grapefruit. Pretty good.
Oh, you can tell they're caffeinated. Is that what the designs?
I guess so.
Huh. Only the berry best.
Yep, only the berry best for you.
What do you think the three berries are? Blueberry, strawberry, and raspberry?
Yeah. Oh, interesting on the side. They got three little colors.
Yeah.
So if you're colorblind, maybe, or not colorblind, but you don't know how to read, you could just go, oh, hey, I know there's three berries.
Yeah.
Hey, I know we've had some, I don't want to say, I know you said you had to search a little bit, and part of our thing was we want to do so first thing we're going to do every other week when we're checking in is we're going to weigh in. And kind of compare ourselves to where we were 2 weeks prior, correct?
2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, 2. That's every other?
Although, I gotta tell you, and I know I'm doing what I just said I didn't want to do, which is wait to disclose our weight. Don't wait on the weight. But we got to figure out, are we labeling these like week 1, week 2, week 3, or are we doing like, are we skipping because we're only recording every other week?
That's true. That's a good point. I think we should just call them episode 1, episode 2, episode 3 kind of thing.
Brilliant.
Sometimes every so often I have this thing jump in my head and it's brilliant.
Nice.
Not very often though.
Well,
so where were we?
Stop the clock. Okay, so last week I weighed in
2 weeks ago.
Last episode.
There you go.
I weighed in at 242.8.
Okay, so but last episode was because last episode was actually episode 3, but episode 2 we lost all the audio because did we turn this on?
It's on, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm going to go around and make sure there's a green light on. Sorry, everybody.
We need a little mirror, like a little dentist mirror, where we can
green
just
light is on. We're okay.
The light is green.
Anyway,
the trap is clean.
Episode 2
doesn't exist.
I had not gone. Had I gone and saw the doctor yet?
The video exists. I think
but the true episode 2 that posted today, day of filming.
What is really episode 2?
I don't remember if I had gone to the doctor or not.
The last time we talked 2 weeks ago, you had gone to the doctor. You had not gone to the nutritionalist yet.
Okay, so I sat down. So I sat down with the yes. So I had the consultation. I went through the fax machine,
and it was like 1,200 calories resting.
1,550. Don't cheat me. 350 calories.
Is it 15?
1,550.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right.
So. Again, we're like 9 minutes in, and you won't know the weights.
I know. I want to know the weight.
You want me to tell you?
Yes. You want to go first? You were 249 last
241.8.
241.8. Wow, that's impressive.
No, I'm lying to you. 242.8.
That's still good, man.
Sorry, I lied to you.
242.8. That's what I was last week or last episode.
Okay, now I'm.
Okay, so you're down.
Yeah.
7 pounds or 6 pounds. 7.
Well, yes and no. So I bulked up a little bit more.
Well, yeah.
So when I weighed it, I'm down from the doctor's weigh-ins.
So you were 249, then you went up a little bit.
I weighed in at 258. So of course.
Wait, what?
No.
Yeah, but this is with shoes and all.
Shoes. So let's go on that number. So when I weighed in
I'm not weighing my shoes.
I know. When I weighed in with the nutritionist last week, before I started, anyway, I don't remember. My days are messed up. I was on their scales. On my scale, I was 251 and change. I want to say 251 and something. So I must be wearing a little bit lighter clothing when I weighed on my next visit, which was actually today.
Oh. And that's different than 242? 242.8 is your home weight?
Yes.
Okay, but that's kind of what we're going to go off of.
Yeah,
right?
we're going to go off of home weight. So I got back on the scale before my appointment last week, and I was at 251. Gotcha. Because we went out of town for the weekend.
So that's like your peak.
My peak was 251, so that was my starting weight. I had to bulk for my diet.
Yeah. It's training. You got to...
So 242.8.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
And my this week was 238.
What?
8.
You're in the 3s again?
I was in the 30s, and this happened last week. You don't know about this because we didn't talk about it. But
we talked about this.
I got into the neighborhood of the 30s, and then very quickly...
He stopped, hey, just here to stay high. Yeah, I'll see you some other time. Like, I'm out.
All right, pack your bags.
238?
238.8.
Nice job.
Yeah.
So 4 pounds.
4 pounds in 2 weeks. You know,
that's good.
It's reasonable.
Yeah. So my 251, I started... Today, I mean, just for all disclosures, so people understand kind of where I'm at, and this isn't a pat on my back, but this, and we'll talk about kind of what this means, because this is not sustainable. Today is day 7 from 251.
That's a lot, man. So 8 pounds in 7 days.
On their scale, I was a little over 10 pounds because obviously difference in shoe weight or whatever. But yeah.
That's a lot in 1 week.
In realistically 7 days. I'm sorry, 6 days. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Today's Monday. I haven't even finished Monday and weighed tomorrow.
Wow.
So
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, and you weigh yourself daily.
I weigh myself daily just to...
So are you seeing it drop like 2 pounds a day?
Yeah.
Or a pound and a half a day? Really?
The first every day it was 2 pounds, then 2 pounds, then 2 pounds, then 2 pounds, and I'm like, and then I stayed stagnant on one day. And then got on the scale the next day and was like a pound.
Wow. That's impressive.
There's some drawbacks to it, I will definitely tell you that.
And this is like what's the calories? 1,800 or something? Or 15?
And we'll go over what I'm eating on this program for the first 2 week kind of reset. I tracked it for the first 3 or 4 days in the MyFitnessPal app, which I think is a great app. Mm-hmm. It's free of charge, so download it if you're trying to do something like this. It'll help you can do macros. And
full disclosure, though, this is a friend of yours. Some kind of pal that you know?
It might be.
Okay.
No clue.
He's your pal.
And so I did the macros and stuff, and I was about 1,255 to 1,275 calories a day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so not a lot of calories.
That's a big deficit from
18,000.
Well, because if you're resting is 15.
Yeah, I'm at a deficit just from resting, and I'm actually doing stuff. That's where I had a conversation with the gal today. I'm a little concerned, but because this is not a sustainable number for me. So my day consists of, actually I was going to bring what a day consisted of. So normally, and we'll go over the products, not in great depth unless you want to, but yes, this is my absolute probably favorite.
Oh, you like the coffee one?
Have you had this one yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's really good.
It is good.
So my day consists of 4 of these. So whatever combination I want.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you chill these?
No.
Okay.
I drink them at room temp. I like them better. They get thick. In my mind, they get thicker when they're cold. I will drink them, but I can't. This I can just take and go, and be done. If it's chilled, I gotta sip it. Yeah,
I like them room temperature. My wife likes it chilled. Especially the coffee one.
Yeah,
she wants that one chilled.
Yeah. Have you ever had the cookies and cream one?
I don't know that I have.
Yeah, cookies and cream one's good. I'm not a fan of the chocolate.
I like the chocolate,
but I'm not a huge chocolate guy anyway, which I'll explain a little, which is kind of shocking on something. Okay. So my day consists of 4 of these, and then 4 snacks, or their protein snacks.
In between each?
In between with...
So do you start with a shake, snack, shake, snack, shake, snack, shake, snack? And the snack is like your dessert?
Yeah, so I found that for my dessert, I like sitting in front of the TV. This weekend was the first weekend, so I was off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I had stuff going on Sunday, had some stuff going on Saturday. Friday I was home. I kind of did a few things early and then was home most of the day on my day off. Mm-hmm. I struggled. Really? It was a conscious, what am I going to eat now? What can I have to eat now? I mean, all day long. And so... And then at the end of the day, when I'm watching TV with my wife, or kind of unwinding, getting ready, not ready for bed, but closer to getting ready for bed, these are made by K's. Yeah, just K's. Kay_S. They're protein snacks, and you can get them on Amazon or just about anywhere. You can get them on their website. They're a really good deal. They're about, $9 for a 6-pack, so they're about $1.50 a piece. Not horribly priced. They've got a lot of protein in them. They've got 12 grams of protein in this one.
Yeah, 12 in this one too.
Yeah, 12 in this one.
So are you supposed to, obviously you're just going to eat this without milk.
I think you could have a little bit of almond milk if you wanted to.
But yeah,
because in this program, there's some free things, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit, like free foods, some lean, really, really lean meats, non-starchy vegetables. You can have those if you need them, or to replace one of these, and it's not considered cheating. So my day, and then these Ostrim bars, or not bars, but like beef jerky or pepperoni. I don't know if you've ever seen these. They're pretty good. This is the sweet and spicy. It's pretty good flavored. I had the regular one. They have like 5 or 6 different flavors. And then these pure protein bars. There's a chewy chocolate chip.
Chocolate peanut butter.
Chocolate peanut butter. And then a chocolate deluxe, which is like chocolate brownie.
This is a 3... You get all 3 flavors.
All 3 flavors in like
Costco.
A 23 or 4 pack, 23 pack, I think it is, which is odd in itself.
That would be weird.
Normally, I don't go for that all chocolate stuff. I like the chocolate and the peanut butter the best. I dislike.
Oh, really?
The chocolate chip ones. I don't like them at all.
I've had all 3 of these, I think, and I think they're good. But they are. They're 200 calories, so it's.
Yeah, so the combination of my day consists of 4 drinks, 2 bars, 1 of these, and generally 1 of these, because here's a French vanilla and an apple cinnamon cereal, and these are actually pretty good.
Are they like Apple Jacks?
They're kind of like a Cheerio with hardly, you get it and you're like, oh, I can taste some flavor, and then you're like, oh, now it's cardboard.
Oh.
They're doable. Right. They are what they are. I'd say the vanilla is the least pleasing. And then in this, they also have savory stuff. I know there was like a nacho cheese cracker that was really, really dense, but it was way overpowering.
Really?
Like bad overpowering. So this has been my, this right here is a plus 1 shake right here is a typical day, and I gotta make that last.
So what's the hardest part for you?
Hardest part for me is not being able to eat a real meal. That real meal size.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Like you don't feel like satisfied or full?
I don't feel satisfied. Sometimes I came home one night and I still had a shake to drink, and I drank the shake and I was hungrier after I drank the shake than I was before.
Wow.
And a lot of it's mental. I talked with the gal today, and it's a lot of mental stuff goes on with it. And so what happened yesterday is I'm out. I was going to replace the beauty bark in my front yard. So I wanted it with rocks. So I was going to take the beauty bark, put it in a wheelbarrow, take it and dump it in the back, at the back of the property, and filled the wheelbarrow. I'm talking a normal wheelbarrow. Wheeled it to the back, spent. Bent over, just huffing and puffing, like no energy. And I'm like, okay, maybe I'm just. It was right after I woke up, so I had just 1 shake real quick, and I went out and did it. So I thought, okay, I need to get some substance in me. So I had one of these beef sticks. Sat down, bottle of water, had this and this. That's what's the protein in these? 15 grams, something like that. 15 or 16 grams, and 30. Grams. So I've got like 45 grams of protein on board. I should be okay. So I waited for about 15 minutes or so, went back to work, and about every wheelbarrow and a half I was having to stop, which is not normal. And so finally I said I'll just finish it later. So what I am going to replace these with, and what I want to snack on tonight if you're hungry, because it's kind of my dinner time and I'm a little bit hungry.
I haven't eaten today.
At all?
No.
Are you allowed to eat?
Yeah.
Okay. It's only 100 calories. So this is not bad. That's not a bad size.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's got some good chew to it. Mm-hmm. What would you rather eat? One of which?
Well, this obviously looks more substantial.
So what's cool about my nutritionist gal is I can say, hey, what do you think about this? Because I'm looking at different things, how I can eat better foods. And she's like, well, let me look it up. And these are Green Ridge Farms Naturals. These are chicken snack sticks. They have them in beef, but the beef you got to cut in half. One stick is 2 servings.
Oh.
So one stick on the beef is 220 calories. One stick of this is 100.
Wow.
And it's got like...
So one of these is 100 and this is 100, basically.
Yeah.
For that.
So I can eat this equal to that.
Wow.
So I don't know what these taste like. I'm hoping.
But she looked this up for you?
So she looked this up and she goes, "Oh yeah, because it's all natural stuff."
Where did you find these?
Costco.
Oh really?
$13
These are
for
from Costco?
Yeah, $13
for like
you get,
6 of them.
No, you get 3 bags like this that are 4 per bag.
Wow.
Reach in there. You want a whole one?
Sure.
Are you hungry?
Yeah. Sure. Ooh, that is big.
I don't know.
Okay, so 4 in a bag. And
4 in a bag. You get 3 bags, so it's 12 pack for 13.
For how much?
$14. $13.50, $14. Oh, it smells like chicken.
$12 each, basically.
Oh,
That's good.
yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's not super powerful flavor, but
No, it's very mild.
that's good.
It'd be good if it was like jalapeno or something. These are pretty good. These have a lot of flavor in them, but they're almost. This is way better, I think.
Really? Nice. These are probably like keto friendly or whatever. Yeah, it's got a snap. Casing has a snap, but it's not.
Bad thing is you can throw this in your backpack. This has to be refrigerated.
Oh, always. Yeah, I could see that.
Wow,
That's good.
that's really good. And like I said, I looked at the beef ones, and I'm like, I want to eat the whole thing, sweetheart.
That's what. I think that you'd be pretty satisfied after.
Almost tastes like a hot dog, like a raw hot dog, cold hot dog.
Oh yeah, you ever heated one of these up? You could probably heat it up. Huh?
Oh, I bet that would be good. I'll do that tomorrow.
Nice. Yeah, I like it, dude. I would call this a snack list. I mean, I know we're not going to list it necessarily.
I know I would snack list this for sure.
So just like feeling like we had a meal, a substantial meal, and that satisfaction, that's kind of what's missing right now.
That's missing right now. And I talked to her today again. Told her about my problems with yesterday with energy. I felt phenomenal all week. I think I talked about this last time about eating a meal and just feeling kind of like kind of blah and bloated. I'm hungry now. I mean, but I don't feel that at all. And actually, I can tell the weight's coming off, and I feel good.
That's good.
So,
do you sleep any better?
Oh, I think I sleep like a baby right now.
Really?
I really think I do. I haven't asked my wife about snoring. I keep forgetting to ask her, but yeah, I feel like I'm sleeping a lot better. And it's funny because I'll be laying there and I'll go, and I'll wake up and it's like 5:15 in the morning. And I normally don't get up that early. I mean, I used to back in the day going to work. Want another one?
So no, I'm good right now. Thank you. That was really good though. What is it about? Okay, if you did what you wanted to, and if you followed what your instincts were, like I'm not full enough, I need to eat more, I need to eat a big meal, then you know right away your body's going to feel worse, right?
By eating the big meal, you mean?
Yeah, because you feel better doing this. So what is it there? So what is it there? Whatever that psychological component is, that's wanting to trick you into doing something that your body's not going to like.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's there's a fair amount of chewing with all of this. There's no chewing with this. I'm good with this. So when I talked to her today, she's like, "Okay, here's what I want you to do." There's a list of foods. Lean meat. There's some lean meats, and there's a bunch of vegetables that I can eat that are free. That, like, chicken breast with no oils and stuff like that, but chicken breast.
It's like 0 point foods, kind of
Like a Weight Watchers thing. Yeah. I don't know if there's fruits, but there's definitely vegetables, carrots and broccoli and cauliflower and things like that I can eat And she even said today and I'll talk about what my moving forward is, that when I'm doing on my normal meals, not to count vegetables against my daily calorie intake. She said they're so insignificant, and the carbs are so insignificant, but the carbs if you're eating a lot of vegetables, it's awesome, it's good for you. But if you're tracking macros and your percentages, it will throw your carb percentage off, and you'll be chasing that all day long to try to catch up. And she says, if you're going to eat a bushel of carrots, I don't know if that's a thing,
right?
But if you're going to eat a big, 3 pounds of carrots, you probably need to not eat so many carrots.
Right. That makes sense.
But if you're going to have a serving or so of carrots with dinner, or broccoli, or cauliflower, or whatever, don't even count it.
I'd be curious to know about fruit because, so in Weight Watchers, same kind of thing. Most vegetables and fruits are considered 0 points. Probably not your potatoes, like you said, your starchy.
No starchy stuff. Yeah, corn.
So, but I think the program inherently says, like, you're not. That doesn't mean you get to go eat like 6 apples and 4 bananas and call it 0, right?
Isn't that eat if you're hungry? Those free foods.
Yeah.
Not eat because you want to eat.
Right.
Yes.
I have a tendency.
I'm hungry
to be lazy, but it tastes better. So my snack is to go for the free fruit instead of the free vegetable, because with the vegetable I have to go open the Tupperware, get it out of the fridge. We've got like the oranges, the apples, the bananas on the counter, and they taste better. So
I was just going to say they're sweeter.
Yeah, so that's what I naturally gravitate to, and I'll have.
Is that what you're doing? You're doing kind of a Weight Watchers, and then some. I forgot to ask her about intermittent fasting. Dang it!
Well,
I'll send her an email. She's really good about email. She says actually my wife is going in for kind of a checkup. She did the reset. I'm in week 1 of reset.
And there's 2?
There's 2 weeks. Kathy was going to do 2. My wife was going to do all 2 weeks, and she's like, I can't do it. She already went through her 2 weeks. This was a bonus.
She's like, I did my time.
She lost 6 pounds in a week, though.
Wow. See, that's a lot in 1 week.
The problem is it's not sustainable. And so what she told me to do is she wants me to add in tonight. I'm going to eat some. I've got a chicken on the thing, on the smoker, and she's going to do some broccolini. And I'm going to eat.
Oh, what's broccolini?
It's like baby broccoli.
Oh, okay.
It's so much better.
Really?
Oh, it tastes so much better. But I'm going to eat some chicken breast tonight off that.
And then that's kind of considered a free one.
Yeah. So she said, eat your daily stuff, your 4 and 4, and get that done before dinner. So eat that between morning and your last snack of the day. Maybe I save this for the end of the day, and then have a dinner of free foods, meats and vegetables.
And that's for the first 2 weeks, or for the second week?
No, she for the second week, because I felt so bad yesterday.
Okay,
is why she said to do that. I'm going to cut a shake out, and I'm going to replace that with some chicken and see how I feel. Okay. Even though I'm probably going to get the same amount, I might even get less protein from the chicken, because these are pretty high in protein.
Yeah, there are a lot of protein. Okay, well, I'll be curious to know.
Because I had left for the day, I had this. I had 1 shake and 1. I lost track today because I knew we were doing this today. Anyway, I'm going to have some chicken and call it a day.
I'm curious to know how fruit's going to play into it at some point, and then what happens in like week 3.
Yeah,
because that'll be interesting.
Yeah. So week 3, I go on macros. I go to.
You have like a certain percentage you're supposed to maintain between fat, fat,
I'm
carbs,
supposed to be
protein.
40% fat, 25% carb, 35% protein is my daily makeup.
But don't count vegetables.
But don't, unless you're going to eat a lot, unless it's a baked potato.
40
fat,
25
carb, 35 protein.
And I didn't see peanut butter on here.
Peanut butter. That's not 10%
peanut butter.
So, and all of that in 1,300 calories.
1,300.
That's where she's putting me, is 1,300 calories.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
And she said we'll monitor.
Be at your ultimate weight in like 4 weeks? That's fast, isn't it? That seems like a lot.
Well, and I asked her about, she's like, how much did you exercise this week? And I looked at her and I said, that ain't happening.
You did wheelbarrows.
Yeah, I did wheelbarrows on Sunday. That's enough for the week. But, yes, 1,300 calories is where she's going to set me at.
That's a lot. I mean, that's not much at all.
But here's the difference in that. My wife is on 1,100 or so calories. And when she packed her lunch the other day, it was like in a tote, like a bag. And I'm like, oh my God, how long are you going to be gone? When you're eating the right foods, when you're eating, a can of tuna fish with some pickles maybe chopped up in it and things like that. And then you've got some broccoli, some raw broccoli or cauliflower. And then you've got, she likes cottage cheese, and so it's got high proteins and this. And I mean, when you start adding all these foods up that you can eat, and you're at like 600 calories. I shouldn't say the other day, a couple of weeks ago when I was fishing, I stopped at the store on the way in, and I always buy the pack of donuts. Mm-hmm. You know how many calories are in a pack of those?
A few hundred? 3?
5.
500?
I bought some of the crunch ones. 500 calories for 6 of those little mini donuts.
We probably ate 5,000 calories on
just one bracket alone.
One bracket.
So it's just amazing when you start putting foods together, what you can eat. I mean, this could replace a can of tuna fish could replace this. Yeah. So that's one. So I could eat 4 cans of tuna. Actually, I could eat 8 cans of tuna a day, and pretty much all the vegetable I wanted. You're not going to be able to eat that much. For breakfast this morning, she had a couple of eggs on these low-fat. No, she didn't have a pea. That was lunch. On a low, and then a shake with coffee in it and this and that. And so she's at 300 calories for breakfast.
Yeah.
Which isn't bad, and she's full for a long time. For lunch, she got these really low-fat, thin kind of pitas. Put some lettuce and mayonnaise and mayonnaise and mustard and pickles, and then a spicy boca patty.
Oh, yeah.
Like they're fried, almost like breaded in that, and that's nothing in calories. And she eats that it's something you can pick up and eat. It's not going, okay, I'm done. That's the hard part for me.
Yeah.
I don't mind. It's mind over matter, and I know I can do this for another week. I'm fishing on Saturday. I'm going to cut it short on Friday. Friday will be my last day on doing this. And then Saturday, I say that, but Saturday for fishing, I'm going to pack a couple of shakes. I'm going to probably pack at least 1 bar. I'm going to pack a couple of these and put them in the cooler. And I think I'm going to eat some sunflower seeds. Usually it's the ride home when I stop at Mrs. I forget the name of it place, and we stop and get the bacon blue burger with the fried mushrooms, and my buddy gets a milkshake usually, and I get a soda. Yeah, that's not happening. We're going to pass you. Sorry, Mrs. Bees or Hutchins or whatever your name is. We're not stopping for burgers. So, and then as far as drinking, I mean, I'm bringing these. I even stopped because these are 0 calorie.
Yeah.
You know, the ices that we drink?
Yeah.
Those are 5 calories. I didn't even drink a single one of those. Yeah. The mix-ins that we use that are 5 and 10 calories, I went to the Mio 0 calorie ones. I was
That's good.
Pretty dedicated for the first week. Now tonight I want to throw a little chicken in and see kind of what it is. But let's talk. I've been 20 minutes on meat. Let's talk about you.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing right now, and I mean, I think to me this is more important because it's like an actual program, that you've had set up. So I think it's worth talking more about that in the next couple of weeks to see how that transitions. But for me, I'm still doing the same thing. I'm pretty much not having breakfast.
Potatoes.
No breakfast. Some days, no real lunch, and I don't.
So you didn't eat today at all.
Today,
all you've had is this.
Correct. That's the first thing I've had to eat today, calorie-wise. Although, and we'll talk about coffee again later, I did have 5 calories of coffee creamer in my coffee. So, like coconut milk creamer.
See, and I talked to her name is Allie. She's like, maybe she'll watch our page, so I can't talk bad about her. No, she's a super guy. She's like, of course, she's super fit, and is like, if you could bottle half of her energy up you'd have enough energy for the rest of your life. I mean,
wow.
She's just like, how about this? How's that doing? Adjusting her mask, and how about this? And I said, well, you know, these beers, like, oh, they're at Costco. Yeah, they're this. Yep, those are good. I'm like, wow. So she's a really good gal. My wife really likes her too, and
so but anyway, so she's saying like a few calories here and there, like 5 calories. 10
well,
calories.
you know, like coffee. She's like, how much coffee did you drink? And I said, I had...
Not as much as she did, obviously.
Maybe she had a bunch of the bubblies.
Maybe.
But, and this is... I had 2 nitro cold brews. Mm-hmm. No sweet cream.
How was it?
I like my sweet cream.
Yeah.
And like I said I think 2 weeks ago, I cut the sweet cream from their normal amount to please put a splash of light sweet cream in.
Right.
I just need just a little bit to cloudy it up. I don't need a lot. Just, I don't know. And then I had 2 of those throughout the week, and then I had a double shot of espresso, then espresso pods twice this week, just because I was hungry and wanted something other than a bubbly water or something.
Well, you can drink coffee though.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. She asked you to limit it. You don't want a bunch of it, but I had the equivalent of probably 4 espresso drinks throughout the week.
Okay,
which is fine.
That's something. Yeah.
How are you feeling?
So I feel good. My body feels good.
I mean, you're 4 pounds down. That's awesome. I mean, can you tell the way things are fitting?
Yeah. I mean, I just more so like, you know, my posture and walking around and stuff. You know, laying down at night is more comfortable. That sort of thing.
Are you sleeping better?
I am sleeping better. Yeah. And so,
do you snore?
I do, but I have a CPAP machine.
I didn't want to talk about that unless you brought it up.
No, I have it. Yeah, I have one.
Are you looking to get rid of it?
I would love to get rid of it.
Do you think that this will?
I think if I lost probably 30 pounds total, I could probably get rid of it.
Is that a goal for you?
I would love to get rid of it, yeah. I mean, it's a pain.
I remember we were in the office, you come in and you see
yeah, I started showing up at meetings and I've got like, you know, lines. And you can still tell, like, sometimes my nose gets a little raw.
Yeah.
In the morning, depending on how the night goes.
Awesome,
I would love to get rid of that. Yeah, definitely. Although I will say, I mean, it was night and day, like, when I started using it. I mean,
have you ever tried mouth guards?
I've tried one, and it didn't work out for me.
Do you want to mention which one that is?
I don't remember what it was. I got it on Amazon. I
tried one time. It was when I used to listen to Howard Stern. It was called the Zipa. Happy Z. So the word happy and then Z.
Okay.
Flip backwards. It says Zipa.
Clever.
And their claim to fame is the band that holds your tongue down. And it makes your jaw come forward like this a little bit. And it was uncomfortable. I find it next to my pillow in the morning because I would take it out in the middle of the night, but they said that to wear it for like a few hours, and then before you even go to sleep, like practice while you're
used to it.
And so I didn't do that, but it definitely, when I was at my heaviest, and you wake up and you'd feel like, oh my god, I'm hoarse and from snoring so much, and that definitely went away. But yeah, I don't want to sleep with it.
Yeah, there's nights where would you sleep on?
I sleep on my stomach. I sleep on my kind of side stomach.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah, I do the same, and sometimes
can't do my back.
Sometimes my full side, but mostly I roll over kind of my side stomach like.
Yeah. I have a body pillow also.
Yeah, I do too. I've never.
Do you name yours?
No. You have a name for it? What?
Yeah.
What's the name of your pillow?
So. The funny thing, the funny long and short of it is, so I had an ex-girlfriend in high school. Her name was Terry. And so my kids always used to say it, not always, but because they don't know her, but they said something like one time they were talking like, oh yeah, it was your ex-girlfriend Tony in high school. And so it's always been a joke that now I'm like, they'll say like her name, like Terry or something, if it ever comes up in conversation, which is very rare, but when it does, actually it comes up more now because of my pillow. But so I'm like, they'll say Terry, and I'm like, no, it's Tony, and they're like, so I got totally confused, and I'm like, well, now I'm confused. I thought so. Anyway, my pillow's name is Tony.
Oh, all right.
Because I can't have my ex-girlfriend in bed with me, but I sure can.
Is it Tony with an I or
a Y? Yeah, Tony.
Oh, okay.
and then I have another pillow.
Okay.
So because I sleep on this arm, this hand needs something to rest. So where the bed and the bed frame.
Oh, you need something delicate for your hand to rest on.
So I've got her midget
Lord
friend,
Fauntleroy.
or her little person friend that I stuff at the top. And it's angled in there. So when I go to sleep, I'm underneath my pillow on this arm, and this is resting on a pillow at the right angle. Yeah, it's production.
So what's this one named?
She's not named. It's just Tony's little person friend.
Okay.
Because she's short.
No, I haven't named my pillows, but yeah, maybe I'll consider that. What I do know is I have 2 pillows, like 2 head pillows, and I don't know. I like always start the night thinking like I'm going to use them both somehow, and then I always throw one on the floor. So I don't know what I'm doing with 2 pillows.
Tony ends up on the floor most of the time, and I used to. When I was sleeping on my side, trying to really sleep on my side, I used to kind of put it between my legs, and it would help my back, support my back a little better, and I would sleep better. Now it just kind of lays next to me. It's probably more like a security blanket of any of sorts.
I definitely kind of wrap around it.
That's funny.
But I had in my head that when I got the CPAP machine, I would be able to sleep on my back, and I'd have like the most beautiful night's rest.
Nope.
Never happened.
Yeah.
Never happened.
When we first built this house, we bought a brand new bed, and we did the adjustable base one, thinking, I'll just crank it up a little bit. Yeah, that lasted for like 3 days, and I called them and said, take it back. Because I have a guarantee, it didn't work.
So, yeah, I feel better, but I'm going to be honest. So, what I'm doing is like intermittent fasting, limiting when I eat during the day, and then for most days, I'm trying to stick to like a nutrition app that mimics Weight Watchers, where I'm limiting the number of points I eat, right?
Okay.
I'm eating probably where I should be eating after I've lost this weight, and I'm more kind of sustaining, because I'm really, in a 7-day week, I'm probably only sticking to that like 4 or 5 days.
So talking not points but calories. I mean, we can talk points or calories. You're saying that if you were allowed to have, let's talk points, 30 points, you're sticking. So let me back that up. So if Weight Watchers says that you can have 25 points right now to be in a deficit, and to maintain you'd be at 30. You're saying right now you're eating 30, 4 days a week.
I'm doing the 25 points or whatever's recommended.
You're doing the deficit number.
I'm doing the deficit number
4 days a week.
4-ish days a week. And then there are days when I'm like, kind of like, I'm not going to count today.
But do you go, so you might eat 50 points that day?
I'm probably, yes. Over.
Are you going nuts?
I'm trying to rein myself in.
So the answer to that question is yes.
But there are days when
his wife catches him in the pantry, sitting in the corner in the fetal position with peanut butter, just shoveling.
It's like Mother's Day or, my wife's birthday a couple weeks ago, where we're going to mother-in-law's and it's like dinner, steak, hot dogs.
Do you find, and maybe this is something to think about, that because you are depriving yourself so much that when you do indulge, you way overindulge?
Could be.
Rather than if you ate a reasonable amount all the time. Like I think I talked to you about back in the day when I used to do those cheat days. 1 day a week I'd go to dinner. It wasn't a cheat day, it was a cheat meal.
Yeah.
And if I wanted to order lasagna, I ordered the lasagna or whatever.
That's a good way to do it.
But, for me, moving forward into my 1,300 calorie, macros thing, these are going to be these will be definitely part of my daily routine, because I like these. These are satisfying to me. I can get up and have breakfast. I can have this. I probably will go to some sort of, I like an egg sandwich, so if I can come up with some sort of egg sandwich that meets the macros, I do that occasionally, but that takes time to cook. Right now when I'm at home, it's not as much of a deal to go in and cook something for 5 minutes, but when we go back to the office, this is breakfast for me. These are going to be in my bag just because, and possibly these, or maybe these if I can get them in a fridge at work, because this is doable for me.
Yeah.
And I think for you too, because you've always got these. You got a box of these at your desk.
Yeah, I do like those. Yeah.
And we trade.
I'll tell you that eating these is like a treat too.
They're almost too sweet.
They're like a candy bar.
It's almost too sweet for me.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is going to be a staple in my life all the time, which is, I guess, good because it allows me to maybe indulge a little bit. If I know that tonight I'm not going to eat a great dinner. Mentally, I think I've done it in the past. I'm going to have this is lunch or breakfast and lunch, and maybe a snack in between. And even maybe a snack in between lunch and dinner. Mm-hmm. And so I eat, 320, 420, 600 calories to then eat a 1,500 calorie dinner. And it's not like I really blew it out of the water. I didn't, that's what I like. I mean, good on these companies for making a product, in my mind, that tastes good. And like you said, you eat this double brownie one or whatever this thing is, man, that's like eating a chocolate fudge brownie. You could put that underneath ice cream.
It's a dessert.
And it
can be a dessert.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty excited. I feel really good. I mean, physically, other than the work, I want to get, maybe I just hire somebody to do yard work. I just stay in deficit.
I think for me, those days where I'm not keeping track that's my real downfall.
Yeah.
Because it sort of gets out of control, and then you lose track of things, right? And then you forget, oh, geez, I had like half a bag of Cheetos. That's like...
Are you tracking your food, or are you just eating it and remembering?
So when I'm doing the right thing,
I'm
tracking everything I eat as I'm eating it.
Yeah.
And I know, I've got 6 points left today.
Yeah.
On the days I'm not paying attention and I'm overdoing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. I think we live kind of the similar journey. Like if I know what I'm going to eat all day long, I'll sometimes preload it so I don't got to mess with it. And then I'm even tracking my water in MyFitnessPal. You can track water.
Oh, okay.
That way, just mentally, every time I drink a bottle of water or a can of water or whatever, I'm putting it in so I can keep it logged. But I'm excited for what the future brings. I'm excited to have real food and get back to kind of that journey and. Just kind of get back to that really good lifestyle of eating really good foods, because I remember I always felt really good. I know you don't eat seafood, which is unfortunate because there's a lot of really good high protein, low calorie seafoods out there. You need to change your ways.
I don't think so. I don't think it's going to happen. But look,
it just substitute peanut butter.
Good job, man.
Yeah,
you're doing great. Phenomenal progress.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. You too.
That's great.
Not sustainable. Please don't think that this is something that if you're going to try what we're trying, whatever. This is not. This is if you want to reset, kind of get your body kind of exercised of the sugars and demons and all the bad stuff. This would be a great route. If you want to put a message in the comments, I'm more than happy to share any of the information that I have of what I'm doing. And then I'm taking a multivitamin also. And they say to do a probiotic, but I never did it. So.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
All right.
Well, I look forward to seeing you in 2 weeks. I may not be able to see you.
Next episode. Yeah, I'll have to turn.
Oh, hey, there you are. Yeah. So thanks for joining us on this Fatlisted episode, and good job. Keep up the good work.
You too.
All right. Bye.
Bye.